What's up, guys? Today we're gonna look back on my second pro fight. I'm gonna watch it with you, commentate what I see happening. I think this is a great opportunity for all you guys out there to learn so much by just hearing me verbalize what I think's happening, explaining techniques, explaining setups. There's just so much information to take in. Now let me give you a little bit of a backstory on this fight, because fighting Justin for me was incredibly terrifying, but I need to explain to you why. Initially, when I made the transition from amateur to professional, I started scouting out who are the best guys in North America. Who do I have to beat to be number one? Now, obviously, Kevin Ross was the number one guy in North America. He was the guy to beat, but I didn't want to jump right up to him. I had to have some other opponents who are not quite at that number one level, but I was looking at number two, number three guys in North America already, taking a look at who I would have to defeat to get up to that fight with Kevin Ross. So I see this guy named Mark DeLuca, just very, very technically proficient Muay Thai fighter, and I go, okay, I have to beat this guy. This guy is one of the best in North America. I had my mind kind of set on him being one of the best, and then this other guy, the purple people eater, Justin Grezowitz, comes along and absolutely annihilates Mark DeLuca. And then shortly after, they offer me down in New York a fight against Justin. And I took it, but man, I was scared. And that's what we're watching today. We're watching me take on a guy who just brutally KO'd somebody else that I was already looking up to. And that's a scary thing when you're fighting somebody that intimidates you that much. So let's dive right into this fight, guys. Right, here we go, round number one. And one of the first things you'll note as we come out is, look at my torso. Look at how thick it is, and look at his. He's a thick, strong dude. This is not somebody that I can bully around the way that I normally did. And good fast pace right from the get-go. This is a Muay Thai fight with no elbows. So it's really not a Muay Thai fight, but it's the type of rules that I really like to fight under. You got the full clench. Obviously, you can see that happening right now, and you're able to do throws and sweeps, but you're just not throwing elbows. I'm not a big fan of elbows because I just don't like the idea of getting cut and having a fight stopped because of that. Nice cross from me there. Justin is a stud. He's just an athlete all around, and going up against him, I was lucky that I was in good shape. Nice cross from him there. He's just in my face right away. And like I said, he was just coming off a big knockout. So, he's probably feeling confident. That was a nice step through knee from me there. Try to off balance him. He doesn't go, but I managed to counter with those two hooks. It's a ferocious pace. And remember, he kicked hard. That low kick there was hard. I remember that one too. Being like, oh, okay, got to dig deep. Glad I did my body conditioning for this fight. Those always hurt, but people ask, when you throw a low kick and somebody checks it, does it hurt? Well, it hurts the next day, not on the moment. Nice balance demonstrated from Justin. This one is just a great demonstration of so many things happening in a fight at a very high level. We're demonstrating boxing, we're demonstrating great Muay Thai kicks, we're demonstrating nice clinch work. It's just everything happening. Some nice dirty in tight boxing right there, but nice Muay Thai knees from Justin right after. It's a very good fight to look at and try and learn. We're both just not giving up really any space. High pressure fight. I love these fights, not only as an athlete, but also as a spectator. Justin keeps his hands a little bit low on the entry. This gives me the opportunity occasionally to find some openings. I really love these green shorts. I got those from Sinbi, and I wore them out so much that the elastic just wasn't tight anymore. I couldn't wear them because they would just legitimately fall down. And this was, I want to say 2 years after I went to Thailand for training. You can see I'm wearing a project there. Picked that up at one of the local stadiums, I believe. All right, we're back at it. Little groin shot there. I gotta say, those metal cups kind of scare me. They shift really easy. I'm really happy now to have a better cup to use. I'll link that down below if you guys want to find an awesome cup that you can use, that won't shift around on you, that you can take a shot on and it won't hurt. You want the diamond cup, nothing else. This first round is competitive. That's the end there. If I was judging that, I would say, I mean, I've watched this fight before, obviously, so I know, but I would say that was a Justin round. He just had better luck than me there. Not luck, better skill. Round 2, picking it up. This is where I sort of let my gas tank overpower people. As the fight goes on, usually the better I get. Just bringing the heat right now, but he's doing a good job finding the openings. Nice little round kick fake to cross there. Interesting part of this one, or the story behind this fight, was I was actually sick for this. Not like a flu or I was vomiting, but I had a terrible cold. I went to Ontario to do some training and was doing sprints outdoors in the winter, and I got really sick. So I was glad that it didn't affect my cardio too much. Nice body shot there, just a step through, front kick to the face. He lifts his leg up, find that one standing leg for the sweep. That was a nice little combo there. Gotta give one thing to Justin. Well, lots of things to his credit, but man, he's a tough dude. I banged him hard in the body in this fight. Nice throw there. I'll make sure I do a tutorial on that. That's my favorite throw by far. Yeah, Justin, just a tough dude. Bang him to the head. He just very rarely goes down. Nice counter hook there. It was good body lead by him first, though. That's the thing about those step through body shots. If you don't set it up, the counter shot is there, but not a lot of times. A lot of times people don't see that. I remember that. My head was between the ropes. I'm like, oh my gosh, he's gonna kick me. Fade back as best I can. Not too much, not really anywhere to go because the ropes are impeding my backwards movement, but good body shot again. Off the cross that time. You can see me working through the body there. A lot of times leading with the body shots, which not a lot of people do. Like I said though, Justin taking those body shots like a champ. Always back, always in my face. That was a nice use there. That little sort of knee stomp that he did, that's just a good way to control distance. He executed that very well. Stops me from moving in on him. Nice little combo work there. Ooh, that one rattled him a little bit, but he comes right back. I think in that moment, what I did wrong there was I should have gone hit defense, but I just admired my work a little bit too much. Clinch work here. Like I said, this is a strong dude. I don't know how much I was underweight by compared to him, but I think right around, right around there. They just hucked me. It's that extra 10 pounds or whatever he has on me. Just threw me, he ragdolled me there. And I don't get thrown very much. It's very rare, if you look at my fight career, for me to have got thrown. It might be one of the few times. There might be one or two more, that's it. Got the right away. As soon as we come back from our 1 minute break, man, the first 10 seconds of every round is just action-packed. We're just pumping the pace. Start looking for some more technical things to point out here. Again, nice little sweep, same one I did before. When the guy starts to step on his one leg that's trying to regain balance, you sweep that leg out. It's like a throw slash sweep. It's essentially what you're trying to accomplish there. You pull his head over, his foot has to catch up, and then you sweep that leg out. Stop it from being able to move forward. I would like to see a little bit more of a setup on those high kicks. I've thrown them a couple times, they're not landing because I'm not setting them up. You gotta let the hand go first, something, or look down. Some sort of indication that just not that the head kick is coming. We get in this nice little clinch zone here. He goes for the throw again, but that time I stepped out and based my weight, so I couldn't get thrown. That was a lovely job there from him, catching the back leg, and a nice step through knee from me. Right now, it's just a pressure game. When we get to this zone here, what I should be doing is burying my head under his jaw. I will do an episode in the future on that. If you can take the clench and get the top of your head to their jaw, you control them so nicely. As long as you have the hands wrapped around the back of their head. I learned that in Thailand. The guys over there just controlled me all the time with that simple technique. Back against the, oh, nice little body shot there. It was short. And then again, I did what he did last time. I went to his rear leg because I saw the checkup. Scramble in the corner here. Always trying to get a better position with the arms. I think a lot of people don't realize that. Fight your arms to the inside, control, and then you can work the throws or the sweeps. Big overhand there. Front kick to the face. That was sort of a Thai side kick to the face. That's what I call it. Turn the leg over. Again, he just, oh, nice body shot, nice body shot. Work up to the head. That knee that I just threw should have been a little straighter. Came out to the ribs. I feel like if that one went up the middle, it would have been a little bit more effective. You can see me here just hanging off, dropping some weight against the ring ropes and against his arms, so he doesn't have the ability to hike me up, elevate my weight to the balls of my feet, because that's when he can throw me. Nice uppercut from him there. Working away. Again, you see my hand dig through to the inside. That time he was smart and rebalanced himself. What a battle. That's Shane Campbell. You just saw him jump in there. That's Shane Campbell in my corner. My brother didn't make it down, and Ellen Hameljean, who used to be Shane's coach, couldn't make it either. So I had Shane, who's a former UFC fighter, great kickboxer, over 100 fights. He's in my corner for this fight. I've only had him in my corner once. It was for this. Changing up cornermen, I don't like it. I like keeping the same guys, my brother Lynn or my pad holder Craig, but sometimes just with people's schedules, you got to take who you can get. And Shane did a good job. He basically told me, if you don't knock Justin out, you're not going to win in New York. So maybe that's one of the reasons I'm pushing the pressure so much. I thought I had to get the knockout. This is just also my normal fight pace as well. Just pushing the pressure on people. A little flick of the toes there to the eye. Here's a nice counter uppercut. Again, just admiring my work a little too much. Should be a little more defensive. Just getting my head off that center line, then I could throw, move, and win the exchange. Once again, you saw that step through, straight into the body hook. He's backing up a little more now. We're in round 4. Maybe he's just feeling the pace, slowing down a little bit. Hunting for that body. Nice little scissor knee miss there to the cross. We're just going around the ring and not circles, I suppose, but I'm just chasing him around right now. I do remember being tired in this fight. I mean, I'm tired in every fight to a certain extent, but I do remember being tired. But you're not going to see me slow down, because like I said, I thought I needed to really dominate to get the win in New York. I was told that decisions were not always fair, and I have been on the end of a bad decision in New York, so it was good advice. Working away here. Boom, boom. Oh, nice uppercut. Work down to the body, fighting my way out of that clench so I can go back to work with the hands. Staying in his face. Get that dirty boxing working. He's trying to use that, ooh, nice knee to the stomach. He's trying to use that leg to post up to jam me. Working away in the corner here. Look at this. Firing. Again, trying to create that distance, because as soon as he grabs me, it makes it difficult to get off powerful punches. Just working and working. I just don't think I have enough power left at the moment. Oh. He's just a tough dude. You know, if it was the first or second round and I was a little more fresh and had that extra 10-15% power, like, look at it, just rocking this dude. And he's still there. Nice counter shot from him. You got to remember, in these instances where you think you have somebody hurt, to still stay defensive. Did a good job of that here. See, hands up. Just making sure that, wow, what a battle round. Yeah, you got to just sometimes stay focused on the defense even when you think the guy's hurt. He was just trucking forward there looking for something, but getting a little lazy on his defense, just like we talked about. Can't only be offensive. The opening will create itself if you forget about the defense. There's just so much good clinch work in this fight. Yeah, that one looked like, I guess it was a groin shot on the cross there. It does happen. Try to really avoid that if I can. I don't like hitting guys in the groin. Not for their sake, but also for the sake that when I give him the groin shot, it gives him recovery time. And I hate giving people recovery time, because that's my advantage in fights, is pushing the pace. Another body shot. He's fast on that counter. Another body cross. Body cross again. I think on that one, that should have been a 8 count, but with that groin shot previously, there was a little mistake there from the ref. The way he kind of buckled, he was hurt. Fifth round, you have to assume that I took rounds 2, 3, and 4, so the only reason I'm, nice step through knee. It's attacking that body. The only reason I'm pushing this pace is because, again, New York. Worried if I leave it to the judges, I won't get a fair shake. Nice overhand on that big punch there. Trying to work that step through knee, but I didn't set it up there. That's why that one didn't work. Attack the body, attack the body. My go-to spot. Touch the head a couple times, go down low. Up to the head with that big overhand. Little Thai side kick there. This is where I love having people trapped in that corner. It's hard to escape there. You can move a little bit, but I can track you very easy. That's just right here. Hard spot to escape. Does a nice job there of closing that distance on that head kick. That clench work there, you got to be able to release yourself. I'm doing a decent job escaping, but I could do better. That kick there, just needed a little more range. Jammed a little bit. And once again, that step through knee, that's one of my favorites as well in sparring. I still have that karate base, so every once in a while I bust out those kicks when it's not necessary. I should just be focused on that kind of stuff right now. Tight, dirty boxing with the body shot work. He's letting the ref know, no, I'm okay, you don't stop the fight. See right there, again, if I wasn't focused on defense, I could have ate that head kick and I was stepping in for a punch. That would have been super dangerous. And that is the fight. So here we go, guys. Obviously, I took the decision on this fight, probably 4 rounds to 1, and that was just a battle there. Just hopefully you guys took some good information, or if not, you at least enjoyed this fight. This is one of the ones that I just love going back and watching, because like I said, there's such a range of technique there. We got the dirty boxing, we got the nice kicks, and we have that good clench work, some nice sweeps and some nice throws in that fight, and just a lot of grinding away, trying to sweep those arms through and take control of the neck. All right, guys, if you enjoyed watching that fight, please give the video a like. If you haven't already, join the channel and get subscribed for not only fight content, going back and watching some of my fights, but also for techniques, cardio tips, talking about just fight atmosphere in general, the psychology, all sorts of aspects. If you want to see all that, join the channel. And as always, guys, until I see you back here next time, train hard.